girls.
Carry it first.
I haven't even got through all of my food, and we've got this awesome feature coming up here. Now, I have not seen this woman in years, and she was so on the scene forever ago, and I was so looking forward to hearing what she's going to do. Now, I know she's in a different place now, but she's got a lot of good work from the past, and I hope, from the present as well. We'll see. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nicole Aimiee Macaluso Collins.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Cool. Well, first I must say truly what a delight it is to be here tonight. I haven't done this in ages. I don't even remember if it was still 1990s or in the 2000s when I, featured. Yeah, I'm in a very different place these days. Yes, I'm studying ministry, and no, a spaceship didn't come down and beam my brain out. I feel it was a natural, movement inspired by God to, find creativity transformed. I have been doing a lot of writing these days, but I've been writing sermons and things, which also is very creative.
Yeah.
One shameless plug, anybody who is free Saturday night at St. Philip's Lutheran Church in Glenview, don't be worried oh God, it's like a service. But I'm going to have a visual creation that'll be around the Gulf War concerns, etc. And that'll be at 5 p.m. And if you're on Facebook, I'm on Facebook too much, so you'll see it on there. And
Yeah, it's really awesome.
speaking of recent writing, I'm going to read a little snippet of what I've written for this service, as well as I'm going to be preaching this weekend in general at my home church. So, I recently had a beautiful dream meditating on all the sadness of the Gulf oil spill. I dreamed I saw Jesus, as well as everyone all over the world did, eclipsing the sun and right above the waters of the Gulf. In a motion of silence, Jesus raised his arms out and extended his hands, which then called up from the deep a great pillar of oil. It was as massive as had engulfed the sea. The pillar of oil rose up like a whirlwind into Jesus' hands, disappearing as quickly as it had leaked out. After all the oil disappeared, he rose all the sea creatures, birds and other animals back to life that were killed by the pollution/toxins of the spill. Finally, he spoke out to everyone with a voice that thundered, yet was filled with love and sadness. Jesus commanded us never to use the earth this way again, his gift to us. We can and must find a better way for the sake of everyone and everything. Upon closing, all the oil rigs and other refuse was swept from the oceans, disappearing in again into Jesus' hands. What was this dream truly saying to me and my compassion for the earth? Jesus, our heavenly parent, cleaning up our mess, setting things right again so we see what to do the next time? Or does it say something even more profound about God and sanctuary? In Psalm 15, the psalmist states, "Who shall abide in God's sanctuary?"
Oh.
And this is actually probably the most recent poem that I wrote last year that I attribute to magnetic poetry. God, I love that stuff. and it's the non-naughty version of the magnetic poetry too.
We want that. No.
You mix it?
We could always write about the dirty thing. No, just kidding.
I love you beneath the languid milky moon. I whisper for you into the shadow's mist. In the garden of purple roses, I worship there. A petal storm symphony in the moment, essentially dreaming into winter's white sky. Life on the edge, day trails night, seclusion comforts the once wounded soul. The flame grows faint like eyes too heavy with sleep. Dreamlike moments flit by. Wondering purpose, continuum, grace floods in. I'm going to read a really old poem. Well, I guess it's not too old. 2002. This is called The Ell. The willows bend towards the ground, only to melt below, where the ell soon twists, looping through dusty tunnels. The green markers of light above pale along the rail into lines of costume. The city trails along like a shadow in the distance, soon to disappear into a pentagram of moving rubber earth. Again, the sky emerges as quiet waves of blue, twining into night as the city trees twist towards abstraction, under amber lights, glaring down into orange pools, finding a way home, blinking beads of thought. The flowers soon grew within the mirror. Rolling sky. Lining the road with ruddy edges, moving slowly as sometimes day, wrapping the windows with silvery blue, the rolling sky turns day toward night, feeling somewhere far away. Your mind feels free to float around the tree's spidery limbs, riding on the rail, tracing the yellow borders, while the winds stir up the brush. Quiet growths of civilization amidst nowhere America. Upon the thought, the skies fellow through a small pool of blue. Oh yes, this is Twilight. The barroom twilight, the barista's tap dance, wooden planks shimmer under dusted urban orange. The martini's cold kiss lingers. Self-conscious, my eyes drift down. Wishing to write another rose-colored page. Optimism is youth's greatest gift. Once you're older, this wanes. Cast the net farther, the lines are out. The glass whispers, shadowy ambivalence. Somehow you feel inspired beauty. The mind drifts, dreams. How I would love to sing soft soprano notes like bells ringing in a clear blue night. It beckons one on. The eve draws toward its crimson close.